We finished up last time with you guys defeating the Zentarum that had intercepted you while you were finding Randal Morn in that globe. During the fight, one of the wizards broke the globe, grabbed Randal Morn, and blinked away. After that, you guys had packed up what you found and made your way outside of the tower, and that's where we left it. Madarn is still with you, the little gnome guy. But what is the plan from here, gentlemen?
So we're still in the tower.
We don't know where they went, right?
Zentarum died, except for the one guy that teleported away.
Is there any spell check or anything we can do to see kind of if we know where they went?
I mean, you could do a spellcraft to see what kind of spell he used. How he got away, that kind of thing. But unless you have like a crystal ball or something like that, you're
some sort of divination.
Yeah, you'd need. I mean, that would be a different thing, trying to locate somebody or something like that.
Yeah, I was going to ask if locate object, but he's not really an object; he's a person, so I didn't know if that worked or not.
Yeah, and locate object works within hundreds of feet, not miles. Crystal balls are a little different.
Well, I didn't know if it'd give us like kind of like a direction sense of which way.
It would not. The ability he used to blink away was teleport, so it could be anywhere he knows.
And that's basically you can go like someplace you've been before. Yeah.
Yes.
You just have to have been there.
Yeah.
I'll let the group know that he teleported, so it could be just about anywhere.
Right. So we're outside the tower now.
That's where you guys had finished up. Yeah. That's why you guys have that sort of just edge of the forest thing.
And did we do any searching on the inside to see if there's any kind of clue as to where they might go next, or did we just exit?
When we finished up last time, you guys had picked up anything that was of value on all the individuals that were still there that you guys had killed. You did pick up some items that were also in that crypt area, some gems and various things. That's what you guys had did.
Okay, I'm looking at my gear.
I suppose we could assume that maybe he went back to the Zentarum base. I mean, I'm just guessing.
Yeah, but do we know where that is? Besides Dagger Falls.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, the one in Dagger Falls, because that's the only one I know of.
You guys had picked up several stones, gems out of the thing that was in the crypt. I think there was a bracer on one of the guys. I think maybe one potion, maybe.
I think I picked up a couple of items. I can't remember what they were. Let me go look. There's an unidentified potion, and I thought I had picked up some bracers. Can't remember. I'm trying to find if I did or not.
But no indication or clues about where we're supposed to go next.
Nothing that you found, I guess. No.
I have a gem.
You have 3.
Well, Kilgar's a little new to this expedition, but I think he's heard you mention that you had some contacts in Shadowdale. So why not go back there and sort of regroup, check in with the contacts, and build out from there?
It looks like I cast Detect Magic last time. Did I cast it on all of our stuff or any of those gems magic?
I don't know. Do you remember?
I have no idea. No. We can sleep and I can do it again. Is anybody hurt? Doesn't look like it.
Well, I think you did detect magic because somebody identified my ring and the dagger that I had.
Detect magic wouldn't identify.
I know, but I knew that they detected magic and then somebody identified them is what I'm saying.
We identified a bunch of stuff when we were back in town a couple times ago.
That was before the end of this, yeah. But you guys, there is the so to go back, to where that is, you need go to the cabin, then go from there to Storm in the Hotter, I think is the name of it, and then leave the forest after that. That's kind of what you guys did on the way down.
Yeah, and we might as well go back to the gnome village so that the guy that came with us can go home. So
I don't know what else to do except kind of go back the way we came in, which is
Yeah.
what Mike just said.
yeah, let's just unwind and tie up loose ends in the gnome village and then head back to Shadowdale.
Okay.
So we killed all the Zentaran people except for the wizard who teleported. So there wouldn't be tracks for us to follow.
Uh, Maybe tracks coming in?
Maybe tracks coming in, yeah. But I don't
Yeah.
have any tracking ability.
Neither do I.
Oh.
I thought they portaled in, didn't they?
No.
Oh, they didn't? Okay.
They walked into the tower. We don't know where from. I mean, they could have portaled in somewhere and then walked in to attack us. But
Oh, that's right. The portal that we went through took us back to the entryway, right?
Yes. Yeah. You guys used a portal of sorts. It was basically a magical set of stairs to take whoever was in that area back up to entrance.
I
Does
don't have
our
any
does
tracking
our
abilities.
gnome companion have any ideas? Does he know about any evil wizard towers around here where that guy might have teleported to?
No. There's not many Zentarum in this area. So if they are, they're probably further north. I mean, Kendall mentioned something about Dagger Falls, and he says that's where there is a large contingent of them. That is an outpost or something like that for Zental Keep, which is further north than that. And you guys
Okay,
have been
yeah.
in Dagger Falls before.
I'm for going back to Shadowdale and then maybe to Dagger Falls after that. But let's go back and check in at Shadowdale first via the gnome village and all that.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys start making your way back to where to the cabin as your first sort of stop. That'll put you there, you hope, at nightfall. Halfway there, you guys get to the area where I believe it was Pebble had, you guys had encountered the large cheetah that was.
Oh yeah, I remember
kinda,
that.
You get there and you see some bodies strewn about and what looks like a large dead feline creature in the path.
Oh, are they dead Zents?
You gonna go look?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look.
Yeah,
I
there's
cast friendship on that cat.
Yeah, there's 3 dead Centaurum and the cheetah. They're all dead. You would presume that more than likely there was a larger group of them and they killed it, but she killed 3 before she died.
That's too bad. I'll say a prayer for her kitties.
And if you're gonna just leave that as it is and keep heading towards the cabin, we will proceed.
I'd like to spend an hour or so to build a fire and burn the bodies of the cats. I don't just want to leave them.
Okay. All right, so you guys take some time. So it means you're going to get to the cabin a little later. So you guys perform the burning ritual that Pebble would like and head out after that, I presume?
Please.
Okay. As you guys are nearing the cabin, Badarn kind of holds his hand up and asks you guys to stop. He kind of steps off into the forest a little bit and then comes back and he says, I see a bright, he says it looks like a campfire, but he's not sure. It's off the path. It's not at the cabin, and you guys are gonna go by it, but probably not close enough that if it is a campfire that they would notice. But you guys are pretty close. I mean, you're like less than half a mile to the cabin. What do you want to do?
Burglar gonna burgle?
Yeah, we got somebody that can recon that.
Yes, I will.
All righty, Mr. Burglar.
My hub is not coming up.
Click on your dude.
Yeah, it's just showing my character sheet.
Don't double click it, just single click. Click off it, click on it, click off it. Every time you click on it, it's going to show up. If you click off, it'll go away. Your mouse is nowhere near your token is up here, dude. I don't know why, because I see where you're clicking and it's not near. This, you see this? This is it right there.
Oh, okay. I was doing it at the bottom of the page. Okay, got it.
What is at
Okay,
the
I
bottom of the
will.
page?
In the little thing at the bottom. It's all right. I got it.
All right. I presume you're going to just try to sneak up and get a better eye-line on what's causing the campfire like light.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. You make your way up in the direction that Madarn kind of follows you for about 30 feet, and you guys get out of sight of the party, and then he points you in the direction. And you can start to see the kind of flickering light as you move in that direction. About 60 feet in, and you're kind of moving around through the forest, through the brush. Just, for like a human-sized person, it would probably be difficult, but not so hard for you. I mean, imagine, kind of like the way it was for us when we were kids going through the forest hunting or something, and it was just full of briars and everything. But for you, it's not so bad. At about 80 feet, you can see the light pretty clearly, but it looks like there's more than one light source flickering, and they're moving around. At least 3 or 4 of them moving around.
This is a
Maybe.
cabin.
No, it's out in the middle of the woods.
Is there tents?
Don't see any from here. All you can see is like, imagine, deep in the forest, probably 50, 100 yards away. You just see some lights in the forest. You can see them off the trees and the leaves, that are at higher levels and bright lights. You don't see the light source itself. You just see that it's reflecting off of all these other things.
See the glow.
I'll see if I can sneak up a little closer.
All right. Give me another move silently, please. Start moving up closer. You move about 30 to 40 feet closer, and it looks like it's just like a clearing, small clearing within the woods. But you don't see any tents. You kind of catch glimpses of a light about as bright as a torch, a flickering sort of light, really low to the ground. And there's probably 4 or 5 of them, at least from what you can tell from where you're at, moving around in this clearing. Still can't get a good look because this is like bright light, and you're using your infravision person. It's night, and the bright light kind of changes your vision, stuff like that. So you can't really use normal vision because you're behind trees and stuff. But you can see there's things moving around. You still got about 30, 40 feet before you would be past all the trees or at the edge of what looks like a small clearing.
Okay, so I'll sneak back and tell Varian what I see. There's a clearing up ahead, and I saw 4 or 5 individuals. I can't make out if there's any more than that, but they look like they're camping.
Couldn't tell what they were.
Yeah, were they big or little? Were they gnomes?
No, they're like human size.
Well, I mean, can't automatically assume that they're combatants.
Yes, we can.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost surely a Zentarium camp.
Oh, okay. All right. So just 4 to 5. There's how many of us?
I mean, if you want, I guess I can climb a tree and see if I can get a little closer, but I just didn't want to be sight. I didn't want them to see me.
When you were sneaking up, did you see a good place where we could set an ambush? Like maybe draw them in and set an ambush?
Well, they're in a clearing, so I'm pretty sure that we could set an ambush on the outside of the clearing.
Do you think the group could get up close enough without making noise and being discovered?
I don't know, maybe. Who's all got like heavy armor?
Not me, but
I'm wearing chainmail and carrying a big sword.
yeah, I like to follow the people that do have it, though. I still have some healing spells left. A couple offensive spells like sleep that might come in useful. I mean, we could try and go get them.
We didn't rest or anything, did we?
No, but I still have 5 healing spells memorized.
Okay.
We could just go to the cabin too, but I think Mike
We could do that as well.
I think that this camp would have visibility to us approaching the cabin, right?
No. Madarn said
no,
that
we're
they
not.
probably wouldn't see us passing.
Let's just pass and go to the cabin.
Yeah, but if they're Zents and they're part of the group that was in the tower, I don't know. I feel like we could be losing some intel here.
Yeah.
When we left the cabin, did we leave dead bodies all over the place? Didn't we have a battle there?
Yeah, we did.
You
We
threw
did
them
not
off into
clean
the
it up.
lake. You threw them
Oh, we
into the
did.
lake.
Oh, we
Throw 'em
did.
in the
We
lake.
did throw them in the lake. That's
Yes.
right.
That was at the cabin that we threw them in the lake.
We
Yeah,
fed
Yes.
the
yeah.
fishes.
You're
Yeah.
still about a half a mile from the cabin.
I say we sneak in there and take care of business.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Camp.
I just don't want to go into the camp and there be like 50 soldiers against us 5.
Dude, that's
Well-
only 10 to 1.
I can run in. I can run in there and call their moms bad names.
Never tell me the odds.
Okay, but I mean, we just had the thief check it out. He would have seen 50 people.
Yeah, I saw 4 or 5.
What are we trying to get out of this, to be honest? I mean, are we just taking them out just because it's interim and we all hate them? I mean, I can understand that, but I mean, is there something specific we
I mean,
want? Are we going to capture one?
We could capture one and, ask him where the evil wizard might go.
Yeah, and they may have just material or documents on them that tell us. So
Well,
that's
we're
what I would
trying to.
hope
I
we
mean-
find.
We're trying to find Randal Morn, so we don't know if they might know or if they have him.
Yeah, but the Zent were sent to the same tower that we were at, and we ran into them there. So if this is their base camp, I think we need to take it out and figure out what we can learn there.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
working on the
sweet.
assumption that the evil wizard has an evil wizard headquarters someplace. Be that Dagger Falls or, maybe that tower outside of Dagger Falls that we scoped out. Or someplace else. I don't know.
But maybe he's resting up so he can get his spells back.
And we are.
So, Mike, question for you: as a wizard, would I have recognized the fact that he, what spell he would have used, like teleport?
Oh, I did a check, dude.
Pebble did some checks and made it and was able to determine it was a teleport-like ability.
I'm just wondering if I don't know that I would have. If it were me, I don't know if I would have spent a teleport spell just to show up out in the woods somewhere. I think I would have gone to an actual base somewhere.
No, I would have gone if
No.
I'm an evil wizard, I go back to my evil wizard tower or whatever I got. I don't
Right.
go into the woods. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wouldn't expect to find him here, but I would hope that there's some information about where we can find him.
Yeah, we might get intelligence. Yeah. I think it's worth, if they're Zen, I do think it's worth going and getting them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I'm
Let's
open
go.
to whatever you guys want to do.
Let's go do it.
Let's get them.
My
Let's
sword
take
is-
care of business.
Let's make sure they're Zen and then get them.
All right. So somebody explain how you guys are going to approach this.
Like,
I guess I will guide the party back to where I was.
You
As
can get them
quietly
pretty
as you
close. Yeah, you can get them pretty close. About half as far as you were is as close as you would take them, and assume that you guys can be undetected. Beyond
far
that,
away
you
is
think
it?
if 80, I said 50 yards when it's all, so 120 feet. That's how close he can get you to the where you guys can see the reflection, the glow of the lights in the trees. And Kendall, can tell you at this point, he thinks if you guys go moving any further than this, they'll be able to hear you. Because, like I said, it's pretty thick trees. Remember how I described it when you guys first come into this part of the forest? It was really thick. The gnomes, the pebbles, and the kindles, they can kind of move through a little easier. But people that are 4 or 5 feet tall, it's more difficult. I mean, being an elf, it's not nearly as difficult for you as it is for the humans and stuff. But actually, we don't have
can
any
we
humans,
hear
do
any
we?
voices?
There's no humans in this party. There's half.
I'm a half elf. Yeah.
I'm a half.
You're not a half elf.
Oh no, I'm a gnome. I
yes.
usually play a half elf.
Yes.
Can I hear voices like from the camp?
You can give me a percentile roll, do a blind GM roll on that. And Kendall, if you want to do the same, being that you might be trained in that, give me your hear noise skill. You guys do not hear any voices. You can hear movement, leaves crackling, twigs being kind of pushed around, that kind of stuff. But you do not hear any voices.
Any horses? Or
Nope.
anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. Like,
I can bring them into you.
Well,
We can do the throw a rock in the woods off to the side and see if they go investigate it trick.
or
No,
we
I'll
could
just go in there and tell them what their mother is.
Or just walk in and be friendly.
Oh, Kilgore doesn't like that idea, but
let's get as close as we can, and then when we're pretty sure that they've heard us, like they're starting to talk or shout even, let's announce ourselves and get ready and go in to get out of the brush, so someplace where we can fight at least and find out who they are.
I mean, should we go in as though we're friendly and then jump them?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, I guess we could try that. Okay, let's
Yeah.
do that.
I could climb up in a tree, and if I have to jump on somebody.
Who's got the best charisma?
I have a 5.
Well, that's not the best then.
I've got an 8.
13.
All right, that's you.
Okay, but I'm the one that doesn't want to be friendly. But okay, I'll try. I'll try.
You don't have to be friendly for long. Just
I have a
keep climbing
15
up
as
until we
well.
can get the jump on them.
I
Oh, you
have
got a 15? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let him talk.
Yeah, and if they become angry, then I'll just taunt them.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So it sounds like you guys are going to send Kendall in as the bait or the negotiator. Is that what we're
Yeah.
doing? All right. So what are you guys doing? And then I'll get to where I'm assuming, Kendall, you're going to sneak right up to the edge and then step in.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna
Okay.
do.
What are the rest of you guys doing when he's doing that?
Hey, can we creep up while he's doing that? Assuming their attention would be on him.
Do you want to go after he announces himself or before?
I don't like being 120 feet out. I mean, that's a whole move base, so it's going to take 2 turns to get in combat. They can
It
have
would take double
Yeah.
that because you're in restricted area. Difficult terrain for you guys in the 5e.
I don't know. I think
Era.
we should go in as a party and let Kendall sweet talk him, but all of us are there.
All right, let's do that.
Hold 1 second. Why do I have action pass plant? Is that a potion?
I don't know.
Maybe.
You have the ring from
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Ring of Thorns. Okay.
Aaron. The ring of
that
thorns.
that thing's got a lot of really good abilities. You should study that. So,
Okay, I'm gonna sneak in as close as I can.
well, I think we changed. I think we're just all strutting straight in there. So you're going to go in with a half elf and an elf warrior right on your heels. So
Well,
And
I'm gonna sneak just in case.
Okay.
You're still going to
that's
be the
fine.
guy in front, so you're going to be sneaking in front of all the guys wearing the heavy armor and crashing through the
Yeah.
woods. So it's not going to matter that you sneak.
Yeah, so much for
I'm
your.
just
yeah,
being
that's gonna
clear on that.
That's going to kill
Practice.
your charm,
No,
buddy. Kill your
it's-
charm.
As long as I'm, couple of 20 feet in front of
Okay.
them, I don't think it would mess me up.
It would.
let's do this. Kendall sneaks on his own, and then we march in.
Okay.
That way
he goes
he's
in a
not
different.
noticed.
If
Yes.
he's not going in front of you, he's going somewhere else, and that makes a difference.
Yeah, he's off to
anytime.
the side.
Yeah, their ability to be moved silent while yours is good, theirs is not. They're going to hear them, and look in your direction. They're going to see you. So that's why
Okay,
you don't want to do that.
What if I cast pass plant on myself, try to sneak in with them, stay hidden, and then if it goes south, I can cast sleep or color spray?
Yeah.
Is that too dangerous?
Pass plant will let you move very well in here.
And you already don't have as much difficulty as.
Yeah, I'm wearing clothing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, not just that. You're a gnome. You're tiny, and Madarn doesn't have a problem moving through it either.
I think we're good on our frontal assault. Let's
Okay.
go on in.
I'm still going to try and position myself to the side, so if I can cast color spray or something like that if I need to.
All right, Varian, are you in the lead? Who's leading this thing? Is it
Let's
Varian or
have
Kilgar?
Varian and Kilgar side by side, walking
All
right
right.
in.
So everybody else is falling behind them, except Kendall. Kendall's going to kind of take off either left or right, do his own little stealthy thing. We'll get to him. You guys start moving forward, and it's very obvious after about 60 feet that you guys are making a lot of noise, just because it's difficult to move through the woods. But the lights seem to just keep moving around. They don't stay in one place. It's like you're not really sure what's going on. Closer you get, the brighter it gets. You get to
It's a
about
trap.
70 feet in it, and you was that 30 feet? No, so you're what is that? 50 something feet away. I don't know. My brain can't do math in my head right now. So I'm going to say you're about 50 feet away, and you can see what I described to Kindle at the beginning. There is light sources. You think there's 4 to 5. There may be more. There may be less because they're kind of moving around, crossing each other. But the light sources aren't at the normal height. They're pretty low to the ground. You can't see what the light source is because it's bright, but they seem to be like torch lights, sort of. And you can definitely see
short people with torches.
Maybe.
We go step on up.
All right, so you guys keep moving forward, and you're at this point. You're like, okay, something's off. They're not reacting. The lights are not coming at you. You don't hear voices. You hear nothing. The first 2 people to the very edge, right next to the trees, you kind of poke your head around the tree, and you see this open clearing where there's like 2 large dead spiders, but crawling all over them are these glowing, fire-esque sort of color coming off of these beetles.
Run.
They've got like this who's Madarn just says, they're fire beetles. He knows what they are because he sees them. But he didn't recognize the light from as far as he was. But you see a whole bunch of
fire.
Normal Madarn will tell you we generally leave them alone. They're harmless if you don't bother them. And they're eating the dead spiders that either they killed or
I vote we leave them
we
alone.
can back away from that.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here
because they
Okay.
can blow up.
All right. So you guys spent a good hour on that. Back out.
That was fun. Okay, back to the cabin.
And you travel the last half hour of the trip, yelling at Kindle for him telling you that the torches were human height and it was a camp and they were camping, and made sure you guys wandered through the woods. But you get to the cabin. There's nothing around there that is untoward. You make your way into it and can rest there for the evening.
Well, hey, you trash cans can walk in there by yourself next time then.
I'm going to spend the night working on a better frontal assault plan for fire beetles. Yeah.
Walk around. So is there anything you guys want to do for watch for the evening? I'm not going to bring up the map. You guys have seen it before. Scott, did you? Actually, Scott may have not seen it. Let me see if I can find it.
I'll take first.
Where is it? I should name my maps better.
Name them all better.
By the way, Pebble, I'm down 3.
Oh, okay. I'm getting irritated.
Yay, thank you.
That was a good
You
hill.
bet.
Well, if we're about to rest, Kilgar is down 5 points, I think.
Not actually daylight.
I'm going to do my watch in the rafters.
Thank you.
You bet.
Map actually looks pretty.
It does.
Made it with the Dungeon Alchemist.
Oh, yeah? I got that. I haven't done too much with it yet.
Good for making scenic.
I will climb up in the rafters next to the door and take the first watch.
Sounds good. Anybody else?
Yeah, I can do the second one. I don't know if there'll be need for a third, but
You can meditate and kind of keep an eye out on things if you would like. Elves kind of have a different way of resting than humans, the whole meditation thing, but they can be aware of their surroundings while they're doing it. It only matters for other not elves that are casters, that they really need sleep, but
That would be me.
so do elf casters can they meditate And
No.
get their spells back?
No.
Okay. So they have to actually sleep. Okay.
Yes. And that's only because I don't know if there's an actual rule on that, but that's an unfair advantage for everybody that's that's plays casters.
Yeah, I always
Yeah.
played an elf, man. Yeah.
Elves are good for other reasons, and I'm okay with that. Long lived, and provision, other things, but I don't want them to get even another bonus on top of rest. Allowing them to rest and meditate and get their spells back would be a little too much in my book. So. All right. So I would like let's have Kindle give me a D6. You can do it out in the open, and Varian give me 2 separate D6s, and you can do them all out in the open. Oh, look at that. All right, so the night passes without incident, and let's see if I can figure out how to do morning. Where's morning? Here we go.
So how do we get our spells back?
I do a camp, which is what I should have done instead of advanced time. Let's see, I can do. Yeah, because if I do a camp now, it's going to pass time. Anyway. Yeah, I was futzing around with the calendar. The new calendar thing I have has like these buttons to advance time really easy. It just doesn't also take into effect the resting. So on your character sheets, casters, there should be, yeah, in the gear section where your food is, there's a camp. Let me just, oh, that should have done it for you. Pebble, you were memorizing spells too?
No, I didn't change any. I cast.
Did you cast? Yeah, so I need to reset your spells or for the night. So give me a second. But if I ever ask you to do it manually, if you go to your gear at the top next to your food, there's a camp button. If you click on the little camp,
There's
thing.
a little toggle that you can just hit, I think, on the spell.
You can do that too. Yes, yeah. But this will reset everything, including like if
I got them all. Yep.
You have items that reset once a day, that kind of stuff. And normally, and I shouldn't have hit the buttons like I did. I should have just hit the camp button on the party tracker. That would advance time plus reset everybody's spells and all their items too. So
when you get a chance, can you put Ruth on the board? I keep forgetting about her.
I need to come up with a way to track those sort of things. What, F or J? I forget. J. All right, so next day, you guys wake up. And Madarin has caught a bunch of fish and has cooked them up for breakfast. And you guys have a nice breakfast of fish, full stomachs. Refill all of your water flasks. In fact, if you need to do that, put that on your sheets and make sure they're full. And then we can proceed on the next day if you are prepared.
I'm good to go.
All right. I'm rolling some dice. So the full day passes mostly without incident. You guys, about half the day is traveled through the thick sort of, animal trail sort of path. You get about halfway through your day, and then it opens up into a wider path that larger vehicles could, go on, horses and that sort of thing. So you're getting closer to Stormpenhotter halfway through the day. By the end of the day, you guys have made it all the way back to the village of Stormpenhotter. All you people, because I don't know who's here and who's not. I've already got Varian. And you guys will be staying at Telmos's home, who is no longer with us. He has passed away. Madarn, in fact, you guys had left your companion here. I'm trying to remember his. It wasn't Patsy, was it? No. What was the name of you guys' guy that took
I
care
don't
of
remember.
you?
It was some guy from the village. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I know I've got him somewhere.
His name is Joris Oakfall.
Wow. Oh, there he is. You guys left him here with your horses. So he's still here, huh? I'll put him here just so you know he's there. And he'll come with you when you guys continue on. If you're going back to Shadow, that's where he's from. You guys have been here for at least a week, so you don't forget. You guys need to pay him. Do you guys remember how much you have to pay him?
I did not write that down. Just his name.
I guess
before we leave, I would like to. I have 2 quarterstaffs plus 1. I would like to give one to Madarn. to leave with the village because the village was attacked once before. It might be attacked again. I think they could use it.
Okay. Does it matter which one? They both look the same.
Well, I mean, one is I have proficiency in one and not in the other, but I can just add it. So
I put it on him.
thank you.
I think that's the staff that Telmos had anyway. So, you're right, man. Variant is just bigger. I need to make
The
it something
token,
more.
yeah,
Yeah, it is significantly bigger. I mean, Finn is as well. Don't worry about it. I noticed it when I put it next to the other ones right here for some reason.
Well, the scale's at 1.25 now. Why?
I don't know. It's whatever your prototype token stuff is set to is what it's going to use.
That helps a little, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks more like more like the size of Pebble. All right, so you guys make it here during the evening. Joris is happy to see you. Adarn is happy to see a bed, sleeping on the floor of the forest, and sleeping bags are not his idea of a good rest. You guys can sleep through the night unmolested and make it to the next day. And this time I'm going to do the camp button.
I've got a potion that we don't know what it is, so it needs to be identified.
I was just going to ask if there's anything that needs to be identified. I don't have it memorized, but I can if you want me to, Mike. And then do they have? It is raining. And then do they have any owl feathers?
I don't know. You need to go talk to Glomp and see if they have any owl feathers or pearls. I don't see any owl feathers.
Do we have to use identify for potions?
Sometimes we can ferret out the healing potions.
Okay. I mean, we can wait till later if we need to.
Historically, you could taste them without consuming them to see what they did.
Which generally works unless they're poison, then you have to save or die.
Or just take damage, but yes, there's a risk.
Depending on, there's different scales of poison, but yeah.
Or if it's like the gender change thing, that you get that from the taste.
Anything that's cursed is going to take effect, pretty much. And I say cursed as a generalized term, but anything that's intentionally sadistic or bad for you is going to take effect, no matter how much you take.
Now, I do have some bracers that I picked up as well. They just say bracers, but when I open them up, it says AC 8. So does that mean it needs to be identified or not?
They certainly, those are a set of the items that were detected in magic early on. That's why you kept them.
All right, so I have some bracers that might need to be identified as well.
Yeah, sounds like it, yeah. Does anybody need bracers?
Well, if anybody didn't use armor.
I already have
like they
bracers.
would work well.
I have bracers AC 6 already. I mean, we should definitely identify them, but does anybody need them like right this second? Because if they don't have any pearls or owl feathers, I guess we're out of luck anyway. But
so I will. The bracers won't have any interaction with rings. Negative. They would stack in that case. In the case of casters, Finn is fighter mage, so he doesn't give a shit. Pebble's already wearing them. Kilgar is not a caster. Varian isn't a caster. Kindle could benefit from not wearing armor if they were something that were better or near what leather armor. He wears leather armor, so leather armor doesn't negatively affect. I mean, technically it does because you are better without armor. So if you had no armor but bracers AC whatever, and they're better than leather, or at least the same as leather, it technically improves your ability to do thief skills.
that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yes, if you're a thief and you cannot wear armor, that's what you want to do.
I did not know that.
Okay, I'll take them.
But they're not identified, so they're not going to work for you.
And it's not wise to put on something that you don't know what it is.
Correct.
This is true. Sometimes you go dancing.
Very hard. Yep, exactly.
There was something else you did too. It wasn't just the dancing thing. There was like 2 things in a row on that game.
I remember the dance. Yeah, so
I'm not sure how to give it to him, but I can just go ahead and
No,
give
you
them
don't
to him
need
and he can
to,
just take them.
because Stevie Thief stole another pair just like those too.
Oh.
And I say that out of character. You guys don't technically know that, but he has a set of bracers in his backpack. He probably just doesn't know it's there right now. He's as forgetful as this character. So
That's hilarious.
yeah, you guys took
All right.
out two wizards, and they both had similar items on them.
Oh yeah, there they are.
Still so much stuff, he doesn't know what he has.
He
Yeah,
is in
exactly.
character, man. He is all in.
Well, Glomp, I guess. He's a vendor. Can I?
Just double click on him and you'll see. Do the whole thing. Yeah, it's morning next day, so you guys can do whatever you want, talking to him and seeing if there's things you want to buy or things you might want to sell.
I think I need anything.
I have a book I can donate to their library. They have one.
What would that book be?
The Book of the Unseen.
Is that a book that doesn't exist? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's in my backpack. It's called The Book of the Unseen.
Oh,
Or Mastering the Unseen, sorry.
yeah. That was a book that you got from the library of the wizard in Dagger Falls. And it is a how to become a wizard sort of book. It's not a mechanically thing that gets you like, but if you were, if you're like maybe Finn Thaler read that kind of book whenever he was learning how to be the wizard part of his multi-class stuff. So
Hey, Finn Taylor, I got a book. I'll trade you for those bracers.
Okay, sure. How do we trade?
two ways you can request trade, bottom left of your screen, or you can just throw it on the ground and have him pick them up if you trust him to exchange with you. And we just had this conversation. I can't believe that you've already forgot. He has these bracers already, the same ones you have.
Maybe he wants 2 sets.
I guess 2 sets would be 4 bracers.
Wear them on your ankles.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, I don't need it, so it's fine. He
Hey
can do
man,
whatever he wants with
it's 100 gold for you if you sell the book.
Oh, okay.
How much do we owe the henchman?
All right, gentlemen, I need to take the dog out.
I have like 4 spell books.
Yeah, and I may have missed putting the correct weight on them, and because that's like 20 pounds of spell books.
I only have one.
But we can resolve that when you guys get back to a place that you call home.
I just checked my inventory and I don't have one.
What's your character?
I'm a procurer of valuable things, antique dealer.
Nah, see, that's not what Kinder are. They collect things because they're there, not because. And your character can be different, but in general, they don't take things because they're valuable or because they're anything other than it just happens to be there. All right. Next day, you guys were asking if they had the components you needed for identifies. I don't know if you guys decided to continue on with that or wait until you get back to Shadowdale, where you can pick up those kind of supplies. What did you want to do?
I looked at Glomp's inventory, and he didn't have anything like that.
Okay. What's the plan, gentlemen?
let's go to Shatterdale.
Agreed.
Let's go.
All right. So you guys are packing up to go, and Ladarn comes out. He's got a backpack on. Looks like he's carrying some stuff, and he says, "I'd like to go with you if you had me."
Absolutely.
Sure, let's go.
What
Sure.
about the village?
What was that, Pebble?
What about the village? Who's going to guard the village?
I never was the guardian of the village. That was Tomas. Just out of character. Madarn is not a cleric or a priest. He's he was the guy that went to the forest and did the hunting and that sort of thing. But one of the things that I don't remember if he talked to you about, but him and Telmas kind of formed this village based on some premonitions or dreams that Tomas had had in his earlier stages of life, where he had seen a large swath of this area taken over by spiders. And so they came here because they knew that there was a large number of them here, and the village just kept growing and growing and growing. And their goal was to find this. And if I didn't tell you this before, they didn't discuss it. I don't think Tilmos ever got the opportunity because he died the first night because of the attack of the undead. But Madarn will kind of explain this, in retrospect, that his Telmos and his kind of long-term goal was to find someone that Telmos called the Queen of the Spiders. And don't just, out of game meta knowledge, this has nothing to do with GDQ or anything like that. But back in game, their goal was to try to find out who was the Queen of Spiders that was causing these things. Telmos saw it as a premonition of what was to come, and Madar never saw those visions. It was all Telmos, but he was a good friend of him. So, anyways, he says, I would have a better opportunity to maybe find out who this person is with you rather than staying here. And he's been here, for like 2 decades, and he hasn't found anything. That's kind of why he wants to go with you guys. He kind of thinks that you will give him a better opportunity to kind of seek out, that. And since Telmos,
his quest.
Since Telmos is no longer here, he feels a little more free to explore other options.
Let's do it.
All right. So what that means is, when you guys do get back to Shadowdale, you guys can pay off Jairus, and Madar can be the guy that will kind of help take care of your horses. And not to say that he is, a simple stable person. He is, he's pretty adept at, sneaking around, and he can do some tracking, and he's pretty good at fighting with the weapons that he has. So, but if you're amenable to that, then he will join your party.
More gnomes, the better.
Yeah.
Here.
Does he need extra pair of magic bracers?
He is not a thief. So he wearing leather armor is not a problem if that's what you mean.
I just seen if he could use them if they were sitting there doing nothing.
He feels a little safer. I mean, you guys don't know what the bracers are because you haven't identified them yet. So that aside, okay. He feels more comfortable wearing things. It's like, you as a warrior, wearing this little ring doesn't make you feel protected, but wearing, your armor over your body does. That's kind of the way he is.
Yeah, I get it.
All right. So, so he can lead you guys directly out of the Spiderhaunt. I would like, Varian is probably Varian and Kilgar will be the 2 guys in the front of the party. So let's have Varian give me a D6 out in the open, please. And then followed by Kilgar taking the second one. All right. You guys are making your way out to, let's see, where is, I really want to try this. I may regret this. Where's the map? Nope, not that one. All right, so you guys are making your way out of the Spiderhaunt. It comes through at the very end. It kind of goes through a gully and then opens up into kind of an open plain. As you guys are making your way down into the gully, I would like for, I'm going to pick one of the 2 of you. We'll just say Varian. Varian, give me actually, I can do it. So Varian leading the way. You guys see just at the curve of where you guys are coming through, you see 3 men on horses, and then you kind of see 3 more off to the right, and you can see a couple of more behind them, and they don't immediately. Actually, let me see. Actually, because I should roll a surprise for them. Oh. So you guys get a full round of whatever you decide you want to do. You could turn around and run away, and they probably wouldn't see you. But you see like a whole, I don't know. I wouldn't say There are about 8 to 12 Zentarum, and you can tell this Zentarum because they're wearing the same livery as you've seen with all the ones that have attacked you in the past. There's at least 8, maybe 10 to 12. You see several horses on the left, several horses and riders on the right. They all have riders on them, and they look to be sitting there waiting for something. You guys come down through the corner around the gully, coming out of the forest, and there they are. Varian, you see them. Everybody else is behind you. What do you do?
We tell the party to halt.
Yep, I'm going to halt the party.
Are
So
we?
wait,
We're still in the spider.
wait. Before this, if you say halt, you guys are going to stop, and they can see where you're at, right where you're at. They just haven't noticed you yet. You're not hidden from their view.
Okay, but before
They're
that,
just-
we're not out of the Spiderhaunt yet, right?
You're coming out. The goalie is leading out of the Spiderhaunt, and you are exiting. So it looks like they were waiting right at the exit of where all the wagons and everything else comes out of the Spiderhaunt.
Okay. Do we have time in our surprise round to get everybody off the road without being seen? That's what we want to try to do.
So that would mean that they would not see Varian and Kilgar.
Yeah, we want them to not
What-
see anybody. We want to get off the road.
So what I would do is I would roll another surprise for them as you two back away or back your horses, get your horse out. I mean, yeah, you guys are on horseback. You guys had horses into Storpenhotter.
Yes, that's right.
So it's going to be difficult because you're
Okay.
on horses.
Well, that's
Do you
fine.
either one of you have riding skills, land-based?
No, that didn't work out for my last character.
No.
I didn't mess with it this time.
Neither one of you do. So there will be a modifier to surprise because you're basically just going to yank the reins and try to pull them around. And
Okay. But, yeah, I don't know.
I'm just trying to understand what you're going to do and then kind of explain my thought process of what's going to happen. The only reason they haven't noticed you is because they're kind of like, talking to each other, not really paying attention. And you guys come around the corner and try to spin your horses around and get out of the way before they notice.
That's what I was thinking. That's
Right.
not what you're thinking, Varian?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
So they're going to need to roll a 1 or 2 on this roll to not be aware of what you guys are doing. So normally it would be 1 to 3, but since the horse, neither one of you guys are trained with riding land-based, let's roll it and see what happens. Oh, see, that would have been, if you would have been trained, they would have missed it, but they didn't. And the first 3 in the front, on the right side, yell out an alert, and they are all aware of your presence. So we're going to try. I haven't done this before, I don't think. So we're going to try to use the Theater of the Mind stuff. Let me put Ruby in here.
Haven't tried this before, so you guys may die, but
No. This is Theater of the Mind. It's so you guys don't. You use your. I see the tokens, but you don't. It's mostly just so I can just click on things and describe what you see, sort of stuff.
So that Ring of Thorns can come in really handy here to stop
Yeah,
them from coming
Wall of
down on us.
Thorns, yeah.
Or
Sort of
even
thinking that.
entangle. You got a lot of options with it. But the Wall of Thorns is a good move too. Yeah.
So the way they're kind of strewed about, you have like 3 kind of scattered on the left, 3 kind of scattered on the right in front of you. Behind them are, a couple of more, and there's a guy behind them you can't really see. And it is raining, so it's not very clear how many there are and what they are, but I mean, other than, they're all on a horseback.
I'm still unclear if we're still in the forest tunnel or if we're clear of
There
it.
is no forest tunnel.
Okay.
You are in a gully coming out of the forest.
I mean, is
It's
that
like-
is it a trail? It's an actual clear path that we're coming down, and everything
You're
around
coming
it.
out. There's
we no longer have cover.
Do
on
you
the side.
understand what a gully
okay,
is? Do you know what a gully is?
It's a ditch.
Okay, so you are in the gully, in the trees, coming out into an area where they are past you, eastward, northwestward, I guess, technically by the map. And there's only one way out of the forest. It's right here. They seem to be waiting for whoever's coming in. The path in is not narrow. It's not like only 10 feet wide or anything like that. It's pretty wide. It opens up. It's just, you start out kind of down, and there's like an inset sort of one way that you guys can come out, and kind of a wider path that can come in.
Well, and that's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, is it like some made, like just a trail that where if he throw the wall of thorns up, then that would hinder them from being able to catch us because they wouldn't be able to move as quickly because they'd be tied up by, brush and whatever while we're going down the road running back into the woods. That's kind of what I was thinking.
You certainly could do something along those lines, but they could be above you, move around to above you, and if they had ranged weapons, be shooting down at you, that sort of stuff.
Right now,
let
they've
me-
got the high ground.
Yeah, let me pull out the horses in the combat tracker because that's too much. I don't necessarily need it. They're not really going to attack unless I decide they do. The horses. But
I'm still slightly confused on the terrain situation, but
what's the confusion? Should I just pull out a map? I don't have a map made specifically for this, so.
yeah, even a crude map might help.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to draw one on the fly. I'm sorry. I just couldn't do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
And do it accurately. But just imagine you're coming out. You're past the forest. It's a area where looks like the into the forest goes down into a deeper area. You guys are coming up out of that. They are coming back towards you. They have higher ground. They're, it's basically you're coming out of a valley, or not necessarily a valley, it's a gully, but you guys are already out of the forest, and it's, just expands out from here to Shadowdale and all the rest.
Okay, so we're in open terrain pretty much at this point.
Correct. All right, now let me get all you guys in the tracker.
And how high is this gully or ravine we're in? How deep is it?
It's taller than you and a horse, so 15 feet-ish, maybe more.
Okay.
More or less. I mean, because it kind of grow, it's higher and lower at various sections. While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna change them.
How far away are they?
Jeez, my rolls.
60 feet, 60 to 80 feet.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yes, I did begin initiative. You guys could roll. I'm hoping I can figure out if all this works. Looks like Varian has rolled.
Sorry, I couldn't find the button.
It's all right. All right, looks like Pebble, you are going first. You're still kind of around the corner. You would need to move to get a visual on anybody at this point. What do you want to do? You see Varian and Kilgar kind of turn around and then realize they've been caught in that, and they indicate that there's targets in front of you. What they are, how many there are, you don't know yet.
So my intention was to use the ring to cast Entangle to create a choke point so that fewer enemies can attack us at the same time to reduce the front of attack. So can I move and use the ring at the same time?
It's an item, so generally yes. Let me put how I think you guys are laid out. I'm guessing it was something like this. Going left, where Kilgar and Baron are in the front, Finn Thalor's in the middle, and then you guys are in the back. That's kind of the way I imagine the party.
Sure.
Sort of. So you would want to move up to in between or behind Kilgar and Baron around the corner, and then activate the ring and throw up a wall of.
Throw an Entangle spell, which is
Unentangle.
It's a 40-foot cube. It says, which
Right. Okay, since you're going first, you can certainly do that. There's nothing in there yet. It would make it difficult terrain if something comes into it. Depending on the size and other situations, it would need to make some checks. So I will go ahead and use the charge, and I will know that, and we will move to the next. So on the, I said there was guys on the left, guys on the right. One of the first guys on the right is charging forward. They have lances. And they look like they're charging at the first person they saw, which would have been Varian. So the first thing I need to do is see what. You click your Entangle spell and all that yet? Because I don't see it. I need to look at that. What? You haven't used a charge or anything. Can you do that?
1 second.
I can look up this spell. Probably.
It's like my browser crashed or something. Oh no, I got a pop up. Never mind.
I feel like I'm doing a river dance right now.
It is a Highland sort of combat music theme. I like Highland stuff. It's the bagpipes. It was all kind of good.
Hey, I do go into a Blade song, so
You should like it, Mister. You could do river dance.
That's Irish, man.
It says a target is required to force a save check.
Yeah, you don't need to force a save. Just do the cast and we're good. And you can target yourself. It doesn't matter. I'm going to ignore whatever you do because that is something I want to note though.
I put it on Ruth.
I need to figure out a way to make that less tedious. But as long as you click the cast and it went off, that's all I want to make sure the spell was utilized. Did it do that? Because I don't see it yet.
I thought I did.
You're doing a 2DM thing for stuff. You don't want to apply the effect to Ruth.
It's a effect
Yeah,
duration.
you want this. That's all I want right there. Just click it. That's all I care. The spell is now used, correct? I had Varian targeted. That's why I triggered a save for him. So whenever you do this, you need to have something targeted. And at the time, there was nothing there. So just target yourself or something and then click the button. And
Oh,
we can
I
move
see.
on.
I hit the button and got the error, but nothing
Yeah.
happened. I see.
Yeah. The effect is not relevant until there's something in it, which right now I am going to see if his. So I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but when you have your HUD up, there's now a little person and a shield. The shield will bring up your spell saves, and you can just click on them there. The person one will do your ability check. So if you need to do those, it's mostly for me, not for you. I can also do it through the combat tracker, but I'm doing this for a horse, and the horse runs up, gets to the edge, makes it about 20 feet in, and entangled stuff. There's brush and grass and roots flying, but he eventually stops, and the guy on the horse is just like trying to figure out what's going on, and drops his lance. That's him. Another guy in the same rank on the right side does the same thing. This time, they pull up to they can see the writhing grass and roots and stuff. He will move up, not as far, and stops and drops his lance and pulls out a crossbow. Guy on the right is going to rush in. We'll see if his horsey makes it. The horse makes it all the way through to Varian. And the guy on the horse is going to attack with a lance, which we have never used before.
The spell says that even if they are successful, they still move at only 10 feet per round.
Yeah, these guys move at 24 or 48, something like that. The horses do. Yeah, and they're only moving like 60 plus. I mean, they can definitely move through the distance they require. But he missed his lance by 5. How embarrassing. This one seeing, this is the guy on the right. He had seen the other one make it through, so he's going to try on his horse. He missed. All the guys that are missing are going to pull out their crossbows on their backs. Why does my intern not? Oh, it's because it's this nerd's turn. This is guy from the left side moving in. Does his horse make it? No. And these guys, the two in the middle that you can see, they're pulling out crossbows and just firing into the folks they can see. This guy is going to shoot at Kilgar with his crossbow.
I have a question. If their horse fails, does that mean that they get thrown off the saddle?
Nope. Apparently they're trained for this. The horse just kind of stops. It doesn't root them immediately. They slow down and stop. Baron, your turn. You have writhing, entangled grass and roots and things in front of you. If you want to try to close, you're going to have to make it through 30 feet of that.
Well, I don't have to. I got one guy there that tried to hit me with a lance, right?
Oh, true. Yep. Let me see if I can do. Let's see. Does this pink? No. And no.
I don't see any of these guys.
You won't. They will be on the tracker only.
So how do I target them?
So I have an option that I made: set current GM target as targets for this combatant. Do you see that you have a target now? Do
All
this
right,
old
so I'm
school.
going to swing. I'm going to swing at him with the sword.
Yeah. I need to target a thing, and then there we go. Now re-roll your
Okay.
thing.
Now
Yeah,
I see the arrows
I
pointing
haven't
to
done
an
this
empty
since I wrote the code. I was completely not paying attention to what I did. So now I know what I'm doing. Roll the
swing
dice.
again.
Yes, please.
Ah,
Oh,
still
no,
says
you missed
miss.
again. Yeah. All right. But this time it says you missed this intern guy. All right. Intern. Kilgore, what are you doing? You are right next to him. You could attack the guy that charged into Varian or do something else. Up to you.
I'm gonna attack the guy that charged into Varian.
All right. Let me set your target. There you go. Should be set. It does. Go for it. That sounded like a hit. All right.
That was good damage.
All right.
He's a skilled swordsman. Yeah.
This guy in the back, not moving, launching a crossbow bolt at Varian Sunstrider. Gonna miss. Yeah, that sounds like a miss. Kendall, in the back. What are you doing?
Well, I had my sword, so I think I'm gonna move up next to Varian, see if I can't get a hit on that one that's next to him.
So the horses take up a lot of space, and right now Pebble is actually right where you're trying to move to. I should put him there because he was the one that moved up to use his ring ability. The horses are big. Normally, if it was like people, I would say, yeah, sure, you can move between them. But you're all on horses. They don't like to be jammed ass to ass.
So can I get off the horse and climb up the embankment?
Yeah, you certainly can. It'll take you some time. You won't be able to do anything this round, but you could certainly do something next round after you.
That's
Are you going to
fine.
climb up the top?
Yeah, I figured I'd do like the attack from above.
Okay, go for it. Put yourself where you want to be. Well, I wished I'd put the horses on the map so you guys could leave them where they were. I didn't. I'm sorry. All right, in turn, we'll go to next person. This guy is going to try to risk it and run through and attack Kilgore. See if this horse makes it. The horse makes it. He targets Kilgore with a lance. Come on, man. Let me hit with a lance. I've never attacked with a lance in a hit. Oh, embarrassing. Come on, man. Ruth.
I got to say, I don't share your enthusiasm to make that hit.
I don't even remember what the damage is on a lance.
It's terrible. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 times the normal. Yeah.
Yeah, they get a multiplier because they're charging. All right. So what is? All right. So one of the horses in the back, and it's kind of far back. You can't really tell who is on it. But they move kind of around the top of the gully to your left. Then Thaylor.
All right, so I'm gonna pivot around to the one that attacked Kilgore.
How are you going to get there? That's you guys are in a gully. That kind of red line is kind of as wide as you guys can be. Just imagine they're off in this direction.
Oh, okay.
Technically, they're to your north, but you guys are kind of in the narrow part. Everybody else, the bad guys, are in the wide part. That's why I was saying that Kendall couldn't get through Pebble because he's on a horse. And all you guys are on horses. You also
So is the
have
person
horses.
that attacked up above him here?
There's
kinda
nobody
like
that's
there?
attacked from above yet. No, they're in front of them.
Just in front of him. Okay,
Yeah,
so
there's
where was
only
the other?
2 guys in front of them. Everybody else
Where
got
did the-
stopped by the stuff that was. I mean, if it helps, I mean, I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to draw a square.
Okay, it's fine.
Just
it's
imagine
fine.
that the blob that Jolliman threw out is right there. About that.
Okay.
And the horses,
the
the
guy
2
that-
horses that made it through are right in front of those 2 guys.
So the guy that you were talking about that moved around to the left of us is you're saying up this way?
Yeah, you can't see
directly?
him. You can't see him. You just know you saw
Okay.
somebody move off. Actually, you didn't see him because only people that saw him was Kilgore and Varian because they're the only ones around the corner. Right now, Pebble, Kilgore, and Varian are the only ones that can see the people in front of you. Kendall technically can next round, but this round you can't see the guy that moved to the left.
Okay, well, I can't really do anything this round other than be prepared if anybody tries to come around behind us. That's about the only thing I can do at this moment.
Okay. Turn. I think he is the last, so you guys will be able to roll this one in turn. There you go.
Where's it at?
It should be on your combat tracker at the. So this is one thing that I did change on the HUD, the little HUD thing. I moved it to the very end, and the reason I did that is so that whenever you get the roll initiative or whatever, it doesn't shift your buttons anywhere. If it puts it on the end, like your intern, whatever, so your roll initiative will be on the end always. It won't shift your buttons around. One of the guys I was talking to was complaining like, "Oh yeah, when it's my, at the beginning of the round, all my buttons are moved because the initiative stuff is shoved up at the front." So I put it on the end.
So, Mike, I want to switch to my wand of lightning. Can I do that, or since I have a sword
I would just
out?
roll a general initiative and just in the text box, just say it's wand of lightning or something like that.
Oh well, I actually clicked it for the initiative though.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just use whatever it rolls. I'm not worried. Pebble, waiting on you.
I'm not sure. It's tough to know what to do because
You've got
I don't know
you've
who's in
got-
range and
You've
stuff
got
like
two
that,
guys
so.
that are in front of Kilgore and Varian. You've got other guys that are behind those that didn't make it as far. There's at least two that didn't make it through the vines. There's only two that made it through the vines. Yeah, everybody else was behind them, and they stopped, pulled out crossbows, and are planning, to
And
use
how
those.
far away are they?
Well, your thing is about 40 foot deep, so you can imagine they're at least 40 foot away from you.
This is going to become a range fight here in a second.
Okay. If my range on hypnotic pattern is 30 yards and it's a 30-foot cube,
It's not 30 yards, and it's 3 squares. Outside is 3 squares, so it would be, imagine that 30 feet, whatever that is. 30 yards is not. It's we've kind of discussed this before, but one of the things that 1E2E did was outside was one thing, inside was another. It's basically just a square, so it's just 30.
should
So
say 30 units then?
yes, yeah, and in this case, if each unit is 5 feet, then it would be, double that. But in this case, these. Oh, what am I? Why is it? Is this on? Where's the measure? These are 5 foot square, so imagine that it's farther than that. Double the distance because they're 5 foot square.
Yeah, and the reason they did that was for minis and tactical,
Yeah.
just so that you
Yeah.
always just counted squares.
I hate it when people say, "Oh, but my fireball is 9,000 feet or whatever it was because it was yards." It was no, that's outside, and outside is just a unit. So yeah, it's a little messy. I don't like it. I've hated it ever understood it.
So
But
Was
your distance would be less than the wall that you threw out. Your wall is 40 feet out, and you can only do 30 feet out. That's what you just said, right? 30.
30, yeah, but it does a cube that's 30.
So you would be
Does that mean it's 60?
20 feet out or something like that, past the.
Well, okay, so yeah, okay, you put the center, maybe it goes 15, an extra 15 feet then.
Right.
Put the 30, you put the center at 30 units, and then it goes a 30 unit cube around that.
Right.
So it would go 15 beyond or whatever.
Right.
Oh,
So
I
if
don't know. You just tell me. You tell me who's in range or not. Tell me if they're in range or not.
So you're gonna have
I'm very
anybody
confused
that
right
has rushed you guys, minus probably the two in front of
I'm
the guys
more
that are
concerned
fighting.
about the crossbow people. That's
Right.
the ones
That's what I'm gonna say.
concerned
Any
about.
of those guys, you're gonna hit. The guys that are
Okay.
behind them, you're not gonna hit those. There's some that are further back. You can't.
Oh, there's even more.
Yeah,
that I can't see in the
there's some
combat
that
tracker?
are.
Oh,
No, they're in the combat tracker. They're just beyond the guys that move forward. The guys that move forward are within range of what you're trying to do.
All right.
The two in the middle and the far back are not there. And then there's the guy that went off somewhere that you don't know.
I would like to cast hypnotic pattern on as many people that are as far away as I can. To take out as many crossbow people as I can. That's my objective.
That would be.
So all of that discussion was to determine what initiative I was going to roll. So I apologize for that.
That's okay. Let me set targets because you're not going first, so I'm not going to set shit. I go first.
Exactly. Like
This
like
guy
probably
is a
going
crossbow
last.
guy, and I have 1d3. I'm going to target. Oh, why am I using that plan? I'm using that. It's supposed to be. Let's do the one. I think this is the one that Wade liked. All right. This skill. Randomly pick between the three. 2 is Pebble. 1 is Kilger. How's Kendall? Or Kilger. He is the one. He is shooting his crossbow at Kilger. Varian. You
All
are
right, so I have
attacking
the
the
one
same
target.
one that you guys have attacked before.
Yep.
Uh,
The targeted.
Gotcha. You're good.
All right. Swinging. Oh,
Ooh, wow. That's.
I have been doing horrible. Last game I did horrible. Okay. Wait, this is a 2-attack round. So I'm going to
Yes, it
delay
is. Yeah.
next.
Oh, yeah. Delay. Finn Thaylor.
Okay, so I've got a wand of lightning bolts, and I've got to have a direct path to anybody. So is there anybody that I can see that I have a direct line without anybody else in the middle?
Kilgore and Varian and Pebble are in front of you. Beyond them
Right.
there's 2 guys in the front line that have made it past the entangle. About 20 feet behind them are 2 more guys.
So, I mean, can I discharge this wand without having a chance of hitting these guys in front of me right here?
You can
My teammates?
start it where you want it. You can make it 5 foot wide or 10 foot wide. If you do 5
Okay.
foot wide, it's only going to hit 2. If you do it 10 foot wide, it'll hit a little more. It's a little shorter. That sort
Okay.
of stuff.
So if I start it right here with the guy right in front of Kilger, start it on him, straight line back from there, and if I can catch anybody,
You're going to hit at
else,
least
then I'll
4
pass.
of them. You're going to
Okay.
hit the
Yeah,
2
let's
in the
do that.
front and then the 2 in the back. Actually, you're going to hit one more. Let me do that.
Let's do it.
All right. That's a total of 5 people. So just click the buttons and hopefully everything works.
All right. So which button am I clicking on? My combat
When you
HUD?
click cast on the wand, the thing for the wand, just like you would a spell.
Do I just click damage or?
Click cast. I got to save first. Let's see who
Okay.
all saved because I'm curious.
Dang, there's a bunch of saves in there.
Only looks like 2 saved, 3 failed. So odd, good. Now hit damage. All right.
21.
Sounds. Wow, you killed all but one of them, and that was the guy in the back with the crossbow. All right, in turn.
Sweet.
Good. Kendall, what are you doing? You're now that you're up, you can see on the other side over there somewhere, opposite side of the gully where you're at, you can see a horse moving around with somebody on it. You also have top-down view of one other guy and 2 in the back in this direction.
Well, I was thinking I was going to help Varian, but I think I need to get the ones in the back with the crossbows, so I'm going to keep moving.
So the only one that's still, there's actually 3 in the back. So there's some that are way back behind the entangled, and there's one that's in the entangle with the crossbow. Which one do you want to hit? The one in the entangle or the 2 in the far back?
I'm going for the far back.
All right, so they are about 60 feet. So you're going to need to move 60 feet, and that's going to be your round to get back to where you're near them. Keep in mind that the further out you move, it gets flatter and flatter and flatter. And so when you're 60 feet out, it's your ground you're on the ground, they're on the horses, you're not above them anymore.
So that's 60 feet.
Yep.
So I'm not going to be able to get to them this round.
No. Yeah, they're further than 60 feet out, the guys with the crossbows. He is dead. Pebble.
Are the guys I was going to cast hypnotic pattern on dead?
All but one.
Sorry.
No, that's okay, man.
There's one left. You want to not cast it?
I would like to not cast it, and I am going to dismount if I can.
Nope. Stop casting in turn. There you go. All right. This guy is going to shoot his crossbow. I'm going to roll a d3. What do we roll? 3 is Varian. He is shooting his crossbow bolt at misses. What's worth doing?
Hanging out with me.
Kilger. The guy in front of you is dead.
The guy that we were beating on is dead. Okay.
Yep. Everybody in your melee range is dead.
Yeah, so I'm in this ravine looking forward. There's still entanglement on the ground in front of me, right? And then crossbow guys beyond that.
Yep. At least one.
How wide is this entanglement zone?
40 by 40.
40 by 40.
And that red line is, just imagine that's the gully edge.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a risk here. Well, I don't think I got the ring of jumping, but I can only go 30 feet. And if it's a 40-foot patch, I still land in it. So I think I'm just going to hold tight here with the group. So
This guy lets loose his crossbow bolt, and I believe he has been targeting Varian, so I'm going to continue to target Varian with him. Doing peace target.
Figured that was about to happen. I was just about to say, maybe we should spread out.
Let's see who saved first. Who was it that saved? Pebble! It's the only one that saved. I'm going to assume your horse saved too, but a mass of viscous, I don't know. It's very sticky web just kind of sprays out from atop you all. Varian, Kilgur, Finthalor are all stuck. Pebble and your horse, you guys can't move. You can, actually, you can move. I'm going to put you out of the web here, and I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it just so you guys can have a visual. There's another glob. Let me get rid of the sheet. Be wider than that. Somebody from above you cast the spell web. That there. Finthalor, Kilgore, and Varian can't move. Pebble's the only one. He goaded his horse forward and is now between the entangle and the web. So the guy that moved above you, that's what he was doing. This guy is, since the only thing you can see is Pebble, he is firing at Pebble. Everybody else is covered in webs, and he missed. Varian, you can't really do much. What do you want to do? Blood match?
So I can't, even though, so I'm stuck, meaning I'm covered in web, so I can't even swing, right?
There's nothing to swing at.
Okay.
Let me see what is your strength? I mean, you can fight your way through it, but you're going to move at like a foot every round or something like that.
But there's somebody above us that's casting stuff.
Well, you probably wouldn't notice, but Kendall would maybe.
All right.
At least you're close to the edge.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get out of this web.
Let me go back and read them. I don't remember what the.
And if I can use my blade to do it, I'll do it.
Wow, you're supposed to make a -2 save. Did not know that. Creatures with strength between 13 and 17 can break through 1 foot of web per blah blah. Creatures with 18 or greater strength can break through 2 feet of web per round. You need to make it through 5 feet. So that's 2.5 rounds. 3 rounds.
All right.
If you're moving to there.
Yep, that's what I'll do.
All right, in turn.
I don't know what to roll for this time.
Too many dice in the way.
Okay, so I'm going to be trying to fight to get out of this web itself. So what should I roll for initiative? Just regular initiative?
Yep.
Like I'm just using my hands?
Mm-hmm. Everybody has roll Kilgore. You're going first. Do you have a percentile? You do. Same with you. You can move the same distance as Varian. So 3 rounds.
Except what I want to do is I want to use the ring of jumping to jump up, and hopefully, even if I can't get my feet up to the ledge, if I can at least get high enough to get my hands up where I can scramble up. But I'm assuming I got to do something to break the webs enough to be able to jump, right?
Yeah, so jumping is normally made when you have free move, but you don't have. I mean, this web is completely filled up like 20 feet above your head. This is not just like on the ground level. This is above your head.
There's no
all
jumping
around.
up. All right.
Yeah, it is completely filled the little space that you guys are in.
Well, then I'm just going to muscle my way out forward as best I can. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Again, this guy can only see Pebble. This guy.
These are not the gnomes you're looking for.
That one. God, these guys can hit the broadside of a barn. This. Those of you that are in the webs, you've You're fighting your way through, and you see some like liquid being poured on top of you. Penthedo, what are you
crap.
doing?
Trying to fight my way through.
What is your strength? Is it 17 or an 18?
16.
Oh goodness! It is going to take you. You will move like 1 foot around. You have 5, 10, 15 feet if you're going to go to the shortest distance, which is over there. It's going to take you
I mean,
a
I
while.
don't have any other choice, right?
No, I mean, not really. You failed your save, yeah. I'm just kind of explaining the situation to you. You tell me what you're going to do. If you're going to fight through it, we will do it.
That's all I got.
All right, Kendall. You see two guys on the opposite side. One of them looks to be wearing robes. The other guy looks like he has a crossbow. And then you have the two guys that are on the far distance out to this area that are using crossbows shooting at Pebble. What do you want to do?
I'm going for the guy with the robes.
They're on the opposite side of the gully to you.
Find who's getting ready to light us up.
Okay, can I see who's pouring liquid?
On the opposite side of the gully where you're at, you see one guy that was waving his fingers, doing things. That's when the web spewed out. Actually, you wouldn't have seen it because you're paying attention to the guys out that you're looking at. You turn around, and when you're looking, you see the guy with the robes. You see the other guy that has a crossbow in one hand. Give me an intelligence check, and we'll see if you caught him or if you recognize that somebody else is doing something. You did not see which one was which. Sorry, you failed your intelligence check.
I guess nobody has dispel magic, do they?
All right, then what's the closest to me?
They're all kind of relatively close, same distance. You've got the crossbow guys that you were heading towards that are, close-ish. They're probably 40 feet away. The other guys are across, the gully, So if you wanted to move immediately, it's a completely different story to them.
Yeah, since I'm on this side, I'm going to have to go to the ones that are on this side.
All right, so you're going to need to move 40 feet to get to them. That's more than half your move, unless you're going to do some kind of missile attack against them.
Well, I rolled for my sword, so.
Okay. All right, so you're going to move up and stand next to them on their horses?
Well, I was going to do a somersault with them on the horse, and then I was going to try to backstab.
Okay, so remember, I said, before you moved up this way, that the further you moved, the lower the gully got to where it's eventually flat. So when you close with them at 60 feet, the gully is like non-existent. You're not above them. You're actually at your level, and they're on horses. You're not going to be able to somersault from above them onto them unless you have some like really extreme jump ability that I'm not aware of.
Can I attack one of them from where I am or no?
Your movement will require you to move at least 30. It's 40 foot to get to them, so you wouldn't be able to move and attack unless you did a melee or a ranged attack where you were standing before you moved.
Then I'll move back because I don't want to move. I'll just switch weapons.
Okay. Drop your sword and attack with your ranged weapon?
No, I'm not going to drop the sword. I'm going to just switch weapons and then end my turn.
Okay. And Pebble would be after you.
Okay, I am going. I'm in the ravine or gully or whatever it is.
Yep.
Right. I want to move up to the left where this casting was coming from. I assume I can't see them though, right?
You can't move unless you want to climb up the side. You're on a horse. You can't do that on a horse. You have to dismount and then climb up a wall.
But I can't see them right now, right?
No, you cannot. You are in a gully. Which apparently seems this is a great place to ambush people.
Yeah. I am going to delay, and I'm going to let Ruth go first. And this is what my objective is going to be. I'm going to send Ruth. I can see and hear everything that Ruth sees and hears.
Yep.
So I'm going to send Ruth up first, while I'm going up I don't know what to call it, the wall or the side or whatever.
You're going to try to climb up the wall after you dismount, correct?
Correct. But I want Ruth to go first, so I have to delay.
Go for it. All right, delay, and then it's Varian's turn. Varian's going to move a smidge further and turn Varian. Ruth flies up. She sees, like I described to Kendall, on the opposite side of Kendall are two riders. One's wearing a robe, one's wearing armor with looks like swords and crossbows pointing down. that sort of thing. Actually, the guy, he doesn't have a crossbow. He's kind of rummaging around in his backpack.
Okay. Can she attack?
Certainly she can attack. When does she want to attack?
The caster, the robed one.
The guy you assume is a caster. All right.
Yeah.
He is targeted for Ruth, I think. I hope. Oh, that was 2. I have 2 people targeted? We'll see what it is.
It's a saving throw.
Oh, yes, it is. So she hit. He failed. He slumps over on the horse in turn. This guy is the one last dude alive, and he is going to shoot Pebble with his light crossbow. Jesus Christ, you guys suck. All right. Pebble.
Well, they all got -5, dude.
Why did they have -5?
All of them have had a -5. I assumed it was a range thing.
Range.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Theater of the mind range does not. Yes. That's not. Oh my God. It still would have missed on that attack. I did not notice that. Thank you for making me aware. I need to make a note of that for my theater of the mind.
That's one of those we don't tell him till after the combat.
Well, I just assumed they were they were on the other side of the thing and that there was long range. I didn't even thought it was normal.
So, Pebble.
Okay, I'm gonna move up the ravine
You're going to jump off the horse
and move up the ravine as far
and
as
try
I
to
can.
climb up the ravine.
Yep.
So jumping off the horse for you is like a full action because you
And
got.
I thought I was riding a donkey or something, but maybe I got.
I don't know. Do you have a donkey in your inventory? I don't remember.
I don't know. Maybe
I don't
not.
remember.
Maybe I was riding.
got.
I might have been riding on somebody else's horse, actually. Now that I think about it.
Either
I only
way,
have a
it's
donkey in mine.
either way, it's going to take you a significant amount of time to jump off your horse,
Okay,
donkey,
that's fine.
Slash.
Yeah, that's fine.
and then try to climb up a wall, which for you is about a 60% chance. So go ahead and roll your initiative. All right, Pebble, you're going first. You're going to attempt to climb up the wall. Give me a percentile roll. Open roll, please. It is raining, so it's actually going to be a modifier. Oh, goodness gracious, you failed. You start climbing up the wall. The mud is slippery. You slip and slide back to the bottom. In turn. Gilger. Make
I'm
another
going to hack through some
couple
more
feet.
web. Yep.
In turn. The only person that can see, again, is Pebble. And we're going to do this to make up for the -5. That fucking hits. Pebble, you get struck for 3. In turn. This is the only other guy that's still alive from the lightning bolts and everything. He can't see anybody but Pebble. Same thing. He's going to shoot. Oh, wow. He rolls a 1. Legit miss. Penthalor, you're fighting your way through the webs, correct?
Yep. You gonna
Pebble.
move me up or?
It's Ruth.
You're
I want
moving a
Ruth
foot
to-
at a time, so it's not worth it until you have 5 rounds.
I want Ruth to come back to me.
All right, you summon Ruth back. This guy, at this point. All right, so the webs catch fire and light off in a split second. Each of you within them are taking 8 damage.
Does the rain mitigate it all?
No, it does not.
I've got a ring of fire resistance.
So you take 4. Yeah.
4, none.
You take half.
I was just reading it, and it said that I'm immune, unless it's
So
like dragon
you're,
fire.
it's magical fire. It's not because
this
it's
is
not
magical
the
fire?
web is what's
Oh.
burning, not the oil. The oil ignited the web. The web is what's causing the damage.
Okay, all right, yep, I get it.
All right, and he's done. Guys, Baron, it is your turn. You have taken the damage.
And there's no more web.
No, there isn't.
Okay, can I look up on the ridge and see whoever it is that's up there?
You can see the horse face, but you can't see the person on it. You can see a horse face.
A horse face.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna. Okay. Well, no, I'm not gonna draw my sword. Okay, but I have nobody else around me to hit, right?
Nope. There's
Okay,
no melee within your range.
And thorns on the other side. All right. I'm gonna switch.
Not
take this
thorns,
turn
but
to-
entangles over here. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna take this turn to swap to my bow, and then
Okay.
if the only thing I can see when I'm ready is that horse's face, I'm shooting the horse.
Okay. All right. Now that they're going to still shoot Pebble because that's what they were targeting previous round. So he misses. Kendall, you have closed with one of the guys in the back. They are on a horse. You cannot sneak up next to the guy and backstab him. There's no way to do that because he's on a horse. What do you want to do?
I
Plus, they've
switched
seen you.
weapons last round.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead and make your attack.
Okay, are you targeting it? Because I can't.
Yep. Yep. You're targeted. You are dark green or darker green than lime green.
Is it a regular attack?
Yep. Yes, it is. I will negate the modifiers for range if it does that, like it did for those guys. Ignore the -5, so you missed by none. You hit by 2, is what it should say. So that's a hit. Roll damage. Alrighty, in turn. So everybody roll. This guy is throwing a crossbow bolt at Pebble. Oh, sorry, wrong guy. Let me retarget Pebble. That's a miss. This guy's targeting Pebble too. Last round, that's all they saw. So they're going to keep targeting the same guy. That's a miss. In turn, Pebble. You going to try to climb up the wall again?
Yep.
All right, percentile roll out in the open. You need to make 50 or above. That looks like a 50 or above. All right, so you make it up, and you see a horse, 2 horses. One of them has a robed figure slumped over. The other one is got a crossbow in hand pointing down, and that's your action. It takes all that just to get up, the 30, 40 feet of climbing up the wall. And Thalor, looks like you're doing a lightning bolt. What are you doing lightning bolt at?
Yeah, I don't know. What can I see? Is there still somebody down here in the
There's
or at the end?
one guy that is outside of the entangle. Then beyond that far off, they're not kind of in the same direction. There's one guy off to the left, 2 guys off straight ahead. You would need to pick, one group or the other if you're going to do that. And if you're doing the far ones, you would need to do like a really narrow bolt and hit them.
Okay, so but I can't see anybody up on the banks on the sides, right?
No, not from where you're at. No.
All right, so I have the option to hit 1 or an option to hit 2. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay, let me try to hit the 2 then.
All right, let me target them first. For you. All right, they are oh, hold on, let me untarget Pebble. All right, go for it. Ooh, they both failed saves. I don't know why Pebble is still on that. Oh, it's because I did that. All right, now do the damage. Hopefully that'll remove him from the damage. If not, I'll undo it.
We hope so.
Did Pebble take damage?
Wasn't that good? Wasn't that good this time?
Pebble didn't take damage, did he? Oh, their horses did. Oh, that sucks. The horses all died. All right. That looks like it killed. Ooh, one of them's still alive. One of the far guys is still alive. All right, in turn. Kilger.
All right. Do I perceive that there's anybody still above me?
You can't see them from here. Varian's the only one that can see them because he's on the opposite side. They're up here. You're right underneath them. You can't really see up there because they're not directly above you.
Yeah, I know, but I knew something was going on up there, right?
Well, he sees me looking up there, right, and aiming.
Varian is looking up there. I will tell you that. That's all I can tell. You don't see anything visually.
Got it. I'm jumping up so I can get.
Right.
I can jump
Burn
up.
a trigger for the day. You jump up and you're above it. In turn. When you get up there, you see a horse, 2 horses. This guy. I hate to do this, but all I can see is Pebble from last round. Why is he targeting himself? Hold on, I'm an idiot. Retarget, reshoot. Here we go. Here we go. And he misses. Enter. This guy sees no. Actually, Pebble jumped up first, so he's gonna target Pebble. Oh, he hit Pebble. The first person who came up was Pebble. Oh, nat 20 also. No double damage or anything, but Pebble takes 3 damage. Varian.
All right. I still see nothing but the face of a horse.
Yep. You're gonna shoot a horse, man.
Horse, yes.
You're gonna shoot a horse, man.
Well, if that's all I've got to shoot at, and somebody's on top, hell yeah, I'm gonna
Dude,
shoot.
you're gonna shoot a horse.
Kill the
You
horse,
don't
man.
see
Kill
that
it.
there's anybody on it. You just see
Kill
a
the
horse
horse,
face.
man.
Well, I'm making.
Just kill it.
I'm
All
shooting.
right, go for it. Shoot it, man.
Hopefully,
Do
he-
both
the
these
guy
shots.
falls
You're
off
this is
into the
do both
thing.
these shots. They've already went.
All right, so it's targeted.
Yep, should be hopefully.
First arrow.
That's a miss. Next arrow.
Next arrow.
Oh, that's it. You're gonna kill the horse, man. I hope you feel bad.
Well, hopefully the
do
guy
damage.
comes rolling
Do
down.
damage. Do damage. Oh, and he's even uses sheaf arrows on the horse. All right, in turn. The horse is still there, but it pulled back its face. You can't see no more. Kindle. You're gonna throw another missile.
Yeah, is my target still there?
Yes, he is.
Then that's what I'm doing.
All right, that is a hit. All right, in turn.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh,
The guy has a crossbow, right?
uh-huh.
I'm gonna send Ruth out and attack. Can you target that guy for me?
I can. Or in turn. In Thalor.
All right. And they're up on the bank side up here now. So I'm just going to come off the horse.
You don't know what's above you because you can't see you're on that side.
Okay. Well, I know they're up there somewhere.
Yep.
So
you
I
do
am
know
heading
there's
off-
3 guys in front of you too.
Oh, there's 3.
Yep. There are 2 guys
Okay.
further back and then 1 guy that didn't get eaten by your lightning bolt.
I can't do anything from here. So I'm going to have to, I'm going to get off the horse. I'm going to go up the side of the embankment and get up top.
All right. That'll be next round in turn. All right. Let's see. Pebble's the nearest guy. So again, they're going to shoot Pebble. Kilgur.
Okay.
That interrupted
last
your
round,
spellcasting.
I see that.
last round I had jumped up.
Yep. You were up top.
So who's up there that can feel
You
the wrath?
see a horse with a guy with a crossbow. You see another horse with the guy with a robe that's slumped over. It's on the opposite side of the guy with the crossbow, who is switching to a longsword.
Okay, on my side, they're all
Yep.
all on my side of the ravine.
2
right?
that are directly above you, yes.
Okay.
Or were directly above you. Now you're
Can I hit the guy on the horse, or do I have to hit
You-
the horse?
You can hit the guy on the horse.
Okay.
It,
So I want
he
to
is
attack
the guy with the
crossbow guy.
crossbow, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
give me a second. Let me make sure I've targeted.
We'll cut his legs off.
It's
All right, go
just a
for it.
flesh wound.
I don't like the hip. Oof.
Nice damage.
Boom.
Did take his leg off.
That guy, like, holy fuck, that hurts. He pulls his horse reins and yanks him around. Let me see if he makes his check. Oh, he does not successfully instruct his horse to fucking haul ass and run away. You get a +2. If you want to attack him or the horse as they run away, you certainly can.
I want to attack the guy, not the horse. Yeah.
Oh, roll a hit. +2. Nah.
Well, that's a bummer.
He turns and runs.
Wait, I did a -2. What was the -2?
Probably
I've
because
seen
his
that on
armor.
mine too. It's
No,
it's
I did
weapon versus
Weapon
a-
versus
Oh,
armor.
armor type. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I was just making sure I didn't apply the -2.
No. That also makes the guy that's next door do a thing. He also, the horse next to him also runs. The guy on the horse that's in catatonic state falls off. Let me see if I can do this.
Well, guys, that's our prisoner.
How do I do this? What is
The caster guy,
what is the
Yeah.
keybind for this?
he might not live.
What
You,
is
you have to roll a saving throw to survive that poison.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. In.
So he has to roll another saving throw?
Yeah, he's catatonic for 2 to 5 days, and then it's like a
Oh,
20%
okay.
chance you come out of it alive or something.
I thought it was just straight poison.
Don't we have some of those antidotes?
Oh, might be spider venom. Let me look.
So the horse with the guy on it, and he runs away. The guy that ran away, that got hit by the sword attacks from Kilgur, survived. The guy on the mount fell to the ground. And he is on the ground in turn. Pebble, you're up there with him. You see the guy on the ground. You see the two horses running away. You see one of the guys on the horse is still alive.
My spell casting got interrupted.
Yes, it did. You're fucked in turn. Sorry, I'm just trying to make it quick. Yeah, spell interruptions really kind of end your turn. This guy is doing the same thing. Attacking. Oh, that's probably not the right guy. That's not the right guy. He's supposed to target one of the guys he can see, which is Pebble's the nearest guy they can see. So I'm sorry, man, but that's what they're going for. Oh, 18.
Why did they get +7?
Because I'm negating the -5 for range because it's not a range modifier. And they're also higher, so they get some modifiers for that and other things. So that's why. And that is his turn. Varian.
All right.
No
So
horse faces.
you said that I can see 3 guys out there, though.
There are 2 way out in front of you. There's one that's just outside of the range of the entangle.
Can I shoot any of these guys? Are they within range?
You need 3. You pick.
Okay. I just picked the closest one, whichever one I can see.
All right. That's going to be the one that's just outside of the entangle. He is targeted. Your attack.
All right. Can I do both?
Yes, you can.
Okay. And I'm not going to get docked 5 for range like those other
You
guys.
might, but I will adjust whenever I
Okay.
see the modifier.
All right. Attack. First arrow.
Oh, that's a miss.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
I would say Pebble's in front of you, but he's not because he's above a gully. But you would have
And it
shot him
does
in the
look
back
like-
of the head and killed him.
I am getting
You rolled the 1.
docked
Man.
5.
You rolled
Yeah,
the 1.
but
You should burn those pink dice. I don't think they're working for you.
I'm getting ready to change them again. Yes.
Oh,
that's-
19! Look at that. That's it. Roll damage. Oh! Yeah, he falls off his horse as if dead in turn. Kendall, there
the one that I
is
was targeting
only...
still alive?
No, he's gone. The guys across from you are gone. The guys in distance are both still there at max distance, yes. So you could pick one or the other if you would like. I have targeted one of them.
All right, just target one because I can't see it. So
Yep, done. The guys that have been peppering you from the beginning. That is a miss. With that, I will say the 2 that are in the back area that have been peppering you guys turn tail and flee whenever they see the guy at the top with the wizard that is fled. They all turn their horses and run away. The music should
Does
change.
Did the wizard guy, did he stay on his horse or did he fall off?
No. Well, he's the one that fell off. You see.
Okay.
We want to go back.
strip him and drag him.
Come on, man. Give me some decent. Oh. All right. So the 2 that were in the far backfield that have been shooting like crossbow at you the entire time, when they see the guys in the top to their right, your left, flee, they turn tail and run. They're out of there. The one that Kilgar hit pretty hard, he turned and ran. The guy next to him that looked like a road figure kind of fell off his horse when the horse turned and ran with the other horse. All the horses that were involved in the people that were killed, they kind of ripped themselves loose, tore their skin apart, and ran away. So you only have a couple of bodies remaining. You have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me put.
We downed at least 5.
Yeah, you guys killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and one of them is still alive. Well, seems to be. He's just catatonic.
He appears quite dead, but he's
I
not.
think Varian took out the one that I was pinking on.
No, Varian was on the. No, maybe he did. I'm thinking. Anyways, so the soldier guys, after you just the entangled dissipates, they have lances on their horses, chainmail, longsword, crossbows, and bolts. Each of them has like 3 days of rations. Let's see. Some of them have coins on them.
Actually, it looks like we can loot them if I double click on those.
Can you?
RIP. Yeah.
Where are you seeing the RIPs?
I'm seeing RIPs on the screen and I see
Down
that
here?
they're elevated by 5 feet. Yep, exactly.
Down here?
Yep.
What? Oh, it's elevated by 5p because don't loot them. Hold on. Let me make sure I do. Did that can you still
I
see
have
the
no idea what you're talking
Yes.
about.
I can still see them.
Why is it doing that? Because the image should be like 20 feet above the figure. And the reason they're doing that
Yeah, I
is
can see 'em.
because
I see them too.
can you still
Now I
see
don't.
them? Yeah.
Nope.
They
No,
were all,
they just
No, you took them off.
I took them off their mounts.
now
Now
they're
You have
coming
to
back.
you have to pass your mouse
they're
over
back.
'em.
No, they're
No.
just there.
What?
I
There's-
see
The
Oh,
five,
there.
the
6, 2.
RIP symbol shows above the map?
No,
Or
they're just sitting there in the tree.
My push to talk is the
When you
Alt
s-
key that
when you say
highlights all
tree,
of them.
what do you mean tree?
Whereas I'm seeing the vision, the static vision of the forest,
I'm pinging.
and then the rips are in just the tree branch and
I'm
in
going to
the
send
image.
you a screenshot.
So you don't see the creature of the yeah, best idea ever. Send me a screenshot.
Just
But
see
yeah,
the rip.
Yeah. So don't loot them. I'll just tell you what you see, and you can tell me what you loot. I will put those things in. It should force me to do that manually.
Before it was just showing a +5, and then once you killed them off,
I kicked
and
them
stuff,
off
that's when
I took
tombstones
them
go
off
up.
the mounts, so that's why. They were on their mounts, so they're like it shows them as 5 feet above. For whatever reason, the rideables does that. I'm gonna put some stuff over here. Don't loot it, thievy people. I'm putting the
I'm
money
giving
there.
a potion to Pebble.
Hey, whatever.
I don't need it. I
trust
have
you at
spells,
all.
man.
I'm
Keep
gonna
the
drop the
potion.
other things that are on them as well, and I will explain what's on them. If there's other things you want to get from them, you certainly can. But I want to make sure that everything else is.
Well, if Pebble's healing himself, I'm tying up that wizard because I don't trust him.
He looks dead, dude. You don't have to tie him up. He's gonna stay that way
Well,
for days.
He didn't say he was dead, but
He
I
fell
dead.
over as
fine.
if dead.
He just looks dead.
He fell over as if dead.
He's stiff as a bonefish.
And he might die. There's just 25% chance he'll die.
So I'm assuming you're not going to put rations out. I'm going to top my rations off. I think I was down 3 days or something because you said they had rations, right?
They do. Yeah, they each had 3 days worth. Those are the items that are on them outside of the robed guy. I'm going to assume that Pebble, since he was on that side, he will be the guy that examines his equipment. So Pebble, I'm going to put some things on you. You find a note, which is going to be in your inventory, and you're going to find a book. And then he also has a dagger and a quarterstaff, which I'm not going to put on you. So feel free to take any of the items I'll drop on the map.
I'm splitting
Okay.
the coins with everybody.
The note says they will be coming for Randal Morn. Stop them leaving the Spiderhaunt and at any cost. Signed, Ilthond, Commander of Dagger Falls.
And it wasn't really a signed thing. It didn't say signed literally that. It's a stamp thing that is on there that Madarin can tell you that's who it is from.
Well, we're going after Thong Guy.
Ilthond.
I know. I was just making light of it.
I think I got another spell book.
You
It
did?
appears that has magic missile, color spray, and web in it.
Man, I think I got all 3 of those.
And I either can't use them or already have them. Can you sell spell books? Are they worth money?
Yeah, I would think so.
Well, even if you have the spells, you can still read the spell right out of the book. It'll just disappear, but you can still use the spell.
Some spells I can't use at all.
You said it was magic missile, color spray, and what was the other one?
Web.
Web. Oh, I don't have that.
Yeah, but But Fenthalor can. He can. I mean, if he has them, he can just read them straight out of the book and it's disappear, and he can toss the book.
I can take it because I can get web from it. So are you an illusionist, or how does that work in the second edition?
I'm a cleric illusionist. Yep.
Illusion. Okay.
He makes you think you've been healed.
Right. Do you have phantasmal force?
I do. Yep. I
Okay.
don't usually use it though.
So,
I was just wondering if there's anything I could share with you.
Pebble, do you have a healing? Let me look at your shield.
I'm going to give you a couple books.
Give me a healing check, Pebble.
One sec.
So nobody else knows this, but you examine the body of the road figure, and you know he is not dead.
I canceled that
told
trade.
you.
Interrogate, waterboard.
You guys don't know this, only Pebble. So
He's not dead, meaning he's going to survive the poison.
correct.
Okay. I'll let everybody know that. I'll if I'm sure of that, I'll let everybody know. You have to roll a die for how many days it is, though.
Do you know how many?
It's 1 to 6.
Well, about the time. Where are you guys? What are you guys doing at this point?
I think heading to Shadow Dale.
You're gonna head to Shadowdale?
Yep. Shadowdale.
All right. Let me.
Or maybe the closest place that could heal him so we can get info out of him.
The closest place for you guys is probably
Those antidotes I have are spider venom only, by the way.
in the lovely town of Shadowdale. Can you guys see the map? I hope you.
It's dark.
Well, yeah, it's not.
You still see it, but it's dark.
It's 4 a.m, man. It's fucking dark at 4 a.m.
Usually, yeah.
Okay, let's go to the inn, and we'll.
That would be the nearest town that you guys would be able to have any medical or clerical help for the prisoner that you have. There's a couple things I want to do because we are pretty much at the end of the Secret of the Spiderhaunt for the Randal Morn series.